What's up, guys? It is Will here, back again, and tonight, whenever you're watching, we are here to react to another collection tour from another YouTuber or just a person, a collector in general, right? I love doing these. This is actually episode number 3, the third collection tour that we have reacted to on this channel. I plan to do one per week, maybe more if the wind's blowing the right direction, but for now, one per week. This is my one of the week, and normally, I reach out to the person whose collection tour I plan to react to. This time, I want it to be a surprise, and we're gonna do Mr. Nick's Collectibles on YouTube. He has no idea this is gonna happen. Hopefully he sees this video. Congrats, Nick, to getting to be on the episode. Not really, thank you, honestly. I should be thanking you, not the other way around, for letting me react to your tour, but you know, surprise. Hopefully you like it, so it should be good. Anyway, guys, let's share my screen because I really want to jump right into Nick's collection. So let's get it started. Let's not waste any time. All right, so Nick himself, all right, hold on. Nick is too handsome to start off the collection tour this way. It puts every other collector to shame. This is not fair, Nick. You cannot flex your huge muscles in a tight shirt and show off your classic good looks this early in the video. It's not fair. It's not fair to the rest of us. And that collection behind you, bro. Come on now. Come on now. That looks great, man. So Nick gave us a little intro there. And then, nice, he gave a nice little pan upward shot of his collectibles. He obviously loves Marvel. Nick's very much a Marvel guy, very clearly. He's got Venom. I love that Venom. I love the Spider-Man trio that he has going on there. Eventually, Nick obviously is going to have the upgraded versions. He's going to have, you know, the new Spidey from No Way Home. He's going to have the Tobey. He's going to have the Andrew. He's going to have that whole No Way Home display. I like the Venom with the sort of symbiote sword. I like that, actually. I have not done that with my figure, but I think that looks pretty cool, actually. It takes up a decent amount of real estate. But I actually love that Venom figure. I know I used to talk a lot of crap about it. I was like, oh, it kind of looks like Marvel Legends is, but I have it now. No way. It looks great. One of the best. All right, so Thunder Toys Spider-Man from the Tobey Spider-Man 1. That's the Goblin from Toys Era, I'm guessing. And Mysterio. Dude, absolutely love that Mysterio figure. So I love that Nick's got a lot of Spider-Man stuff here. He's clearly a very big Spider-Man fan. Really love that. The only thing, and Nick knows this, I think he's going to be upgrading his collection in the future. Maybe a glass display would be kind of nice here, but in the meantime, sometimes you got to work with the space and the tools that you have available to you at the moment. So Nick is very much making the best of his space and making, you know, his collection his own, right? And collections evolve over time. Maybe one day he'll have Module Space. Maybe he'll have Detox. Maybe he'll have something else, right? There's so many options out there. And for now, this display looks pretty cool. And I think, honestly, I'm not sure if he has like lighting in the display or not. I guess we're going to find out. But, you know, he's showing the Green Goblin there, the Tobey. The Tobey third-party one looks a little rough, but I mean, that's kind of how he looked in the film. So it makes sense. I think we make sacrifices for the characters we love, so I get that, right? The figure doesn't have to be a 10 out of 10 if it's a character you love. And I think that's pretty much what's going on here. I mean, I had CC Toys, Joel and Ellie from Last of Us, pretty much same thing. That Mysterio, however, the Mysterio is awesome. I am shocked that figure has not become a grail. The character is dead. The figure is fantastic. The character was really well liked, so I felt like he met, you know, all the requirements for a grail. Apparently not. Apparently not. I really love those triangle effects. They're kind of a little bit of a pain to get in his hand the first time, kind of similar to the Doctor Strange ones. So not crazy about that. However, I do like it nonetheless. The Venom there, I really like that. Like I said, this Venom, I think that's a really good figure. So I'm going to move on from the Venom. I love that Nick's giving a explanation. I have it muted, but I have watched this. He's giving an explanation of each figure and why he got it. That's how it should be. It should be personal to you. He even put chapters in the video. Nick, flexing, bro. Come on now. Avengers. Okay. He's got the Age of Ultron Hawk. I really like this Hawk. Well, is that Age of Ultron? I think it's Age of Ultron. Someone have to let me know in the comments. It looks like the Avengers sculpt, but I'm not sure because the skin tones look different. Maybe it's just me. It looks like the Avengers head sculpt on the Age of Ultron body. Is that what I'm seeing? He's got the Endgame cap and he's got the Mark 85 from Endgame Iron Man. So interesting display there. No doubt about it. If you want Avengers, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, right? You know, I'm not the biggest guy in terms of, oh, it's got to be from that universe. It's got to be consistent. You know, it's got to be like all from the same film, in other words. I don't really think so. I mean, if you have the characters and, you know, even if they're from different films, I think you can make it work, kind of like what he's done here. The skin tones don't seem to immediately match, but other than that, not the end of the world. If you want a Hulk, you got to do what you got to do. Times are tough out there because you ain't buying Professor Hulk. That's for damn sure, right? If he has Professor Hulk, I'm going to laugh. Okay, so Spider-Verse. That Miles Morales figure is actually really good. That's one of the best figures that I've seen a lot of people talk about. It's about to go weightless as of me recording this video. Really good figure. Really liked the game, actually. Didn't quite like it as much as the original PS4 game, but still a very fun and very good game. Really liked Miles as a character. Spider-Man 2099, very unique looking Spider-Man. I very much like that figure. I think Nick has the right idea. I wouldn't be dynamically posing this guy just myself. There's a lot of creasing that could occur, so I would be very careful with that. I love the Spider-Verse display he's got going on though. Okay, so very Spider-Man heavy collection. No problem with that. I think that makes sense. One thing I would recommend just myself, maybe lighting under each cabinet. I don't know if there's enough room for the figures to still fit, but you could even have like what I have is, wireless LED lighting. So the remote activated, you put them on, you click the remote, they all turn on, you can all turn them off and so forth. You can change the brightness, all that good stuff. That's the Sandman base. I was corrected in that from another video from Justin's. I believe they came with a figure before, one of the Spider-Man figures. For my recollection, that's at least what I remember. I'm not the biggest Sandman guy. Okay, so this is the art of the Mandalorian. I like this because I actually have, not the art of the Mandalorian, but I have the art of It from the Pennywise film. And I have the art of The Last of Us. I like those books. They're really cool, actually. They'll run you like maybe $30, $35, something like that. I think they're really cool. I really do like them. And I like that Nick's kind of diversifying his collection there. And he's built a little sort of Mando display there. I like that. That'd be really cool, actually, if you have Mando figures to put in that display. You could have like the rocks and the grass and all that good stuff and then sort of build that around that. Okay, so he's got some original trilogy stuff. I think that's Rogue One Vader from my recollection. Yeah, because that's the space diaper codpiece. And he's got the Emperor from Return of the Jedi. Very cool, very cool. We got some original trilogy stuff. I still count that Vader as original trilogy basically because it's very close to A New Hope. Just a little bit different, a little more polished. Codpiece is a little bit bigger, but still really great Vader. That Emperor I had at one point. Not sure when we're going to get another Emperor. One day, maybe Return of the Jedi, the anniversary that's coming up next year. We'll see. But I like that. I like how it's got that theme nicely. Okay, so we got the troopers. The troopers here. I think these are the 501st troopers that just got reissued, remade 2.0s. These are pretty cool. I'm not the biggest trooper guy, but I do think they're pretty cool. If you're a big Star Wars fan, I understand why troopers sell. You can buy multiples of them. They're like one potato chip. It's hard to just buy one or eat one. You don't want to eat your hot toys, but you can eat your potato chips. And with troopers, yeah, you could really just stack these, no problem, and really make it look good. They do look pretty cool when you have more than one. I have 2 Praetorian Guards. They are different, but it makes sense. Okay. So he's got Batman. That's pretty cool. The DX19 is a great figure. I'm kind of holding out for the in-art, but there's nothing wrong here with what Nick's doing. So I think honestly, even, I hope Nick is getting the in-art Joker. Even putting Two-Face with this figure would look pretty cool. Having the figure by itself does look pretty cool. I have no problem with museum posing like what he's done here. I tend to like that a lot, especially with the DX19. I would be worried about any sort of damage by posing him dynamically. He can't really move that well anyway, so no huge problem there. Let's see here. Mandalorian stuff. That's a pretty cool backdrop with armor. I think that came with the figure. But the table, I'm not sure where that came from. So that's pretty cool. Durasteel Mando. I like Nick's taste. I like his taste here because Nick has clearly gone for Durasteel Mando, which is the OG look and the most badass look. Not that I don't love the Beskar, I do. But Durasteel should have had more time to shine. It was pretty cool. I like this type of display. It's immersive. And when Nick has like Modry spaces or, DTOFs or something like that, and he has a little more space, then I think for sure he could really maximize this and turn it into something really beautiful. Not that it's not already. Grogu, nice. Sideshow Grogu. I like that. I have that piece too. I still think that's the best Grogu to date. I'm looking at it right over there in the corner. I do not have the Hot Toys one to compare, but I've seen it in videos. It looks good. I like it. I definitely don't dislike it. I went back and forth a million times on it. Sideshow Grogu looks best when you have him looking up. You have him down looking up. If you have him high, it's not going to make sense because he's looking up. I've seen people modify it so you can move the neck and the arms and stuff, and it looks really good when you do that. Okay, horror stuff. He's got Jason, Friday the 13th stuff. I don't really know as much about Jason, but I like that Nick has a diversified collection here. That's a sign of a well-rounded collector. I like that. Okay, so he's got more like, I think it's like sort of like Funko-ish type stuff. That's pretty cool. He's got pictures. That's pretty cool, man. Like I said, he's got the guys in there. I'm assuming Riley's in that photo, Nick. If not, I think that's him. Maybe it's not. I don't know. There's someone in there. That might be Nick himself. I don't know. But that's pretty cool. He's got a Lego Boba Fett helmet. That's pretty nice. He's got the Venom box up there just for some extra aesthetics. Darth Vader helmet. That's the Black Series, I think. The only thing, Nick, with those stands, we got to find a better way to store those stands. Just because, it's a little bit cleaner if you have the stand stored somewhere else. You have your display just for display and not for storage also. Trust me, I've done what you've done. But That's what I would recommend. What the fuck is that, Nick? What is this? 0 stars. What is this? This is a travesty. That's what this is. This is woman repellent. I have a Pennywise. I'm just messing with you, Nick. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure you're having fun with that. Okay. That looks really nice when you look at the wide shot. He has a nice sort of office display set up there. Something personal to him with the photo. He has, all the figures set up really nicely. Like I said, it'll be even better maybe having DTOFs or sort of module space, something like that. That'll really just bring that display fully to life with some glass display that'll protect from dust and really just be simpler and more aesthetically pleasing. But right now, you got to make the best of the space you have, and Nick is doing that. He's a perfect testament to that. What the fuck is this little mouse thing? I don't know. Somebody's gonna have to drop a comment on that. I don't know what this little guy is. I don't know what that is. So anyway, the Spider-Man stuff, pretty cool. I like how Nick's giving us another full shot here. He's got to show off his handsomeness once again, of course, nonetheless. It's just one of those things that he does. And yeah, man, I think this is pretty cool. So Nick, I'm very happy with this. Like I said, I think this looks great. And like I said, you really maximize your space here. And this collection will only evolve as you go, bro. Like, it's only going to get better and better. And you're doing a really great job. You take a lot of pride in organizing what you have. I think that's really important. And I've seen a lot of collectors do that. I think that's really important to put effort into your display. It's a reflection of you, so it's really important. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I always forget to do this at the beginning of the video, but at the end, I remember, subscribe to Nick's Collectibles. I'll put the channel, the link in the description below, so you'll be able to access that. Go subscribe to him, follow him, and yeah, he's producing some great stuff over there. So thank you, Nick, for letting me react to your collection, bro. Very excited to do this. Like I said, it looks great, and I'm excited to see what you do with it in the future. So thanks so much, guys. Peace out. Bye. See you next time. See you later. Bye.